So J.D. Vance went on one of the Sunday shows here with Maria Bartiromo, and he lied his ass off to try to cover for Trump and his connections with Epstein. So this is absolutely pathetic, and let's break it down as we go here. Take a look.
Some clarity on this meeting that is reportedly happening or happened last night at the White House about the Epstein files and how you're communicating the Epstein story.
So I've seen so many different fake reports about this. So let me set the record straight. There was no meeting at my house last night. There just wasn't.
Was there a meeting at the White House?
We did meet at the White House yesterday, but not at the time that they said that we were going to meet, and not about the subject that they said that we were going to meet about. We have a great FBI director and a great Department of Justice lead, Attorney General Pam Bondi, and we met to talk about how to ensure we have justice for the American people. We actually didn't talk about the Epstein issue at all. That was never meant to be the subject of the meeting. And it's one of those things where I guess somebody leaked a calendar entry maybe, and then people assumed that it must have been about Epstein, even though it had nothing to do with Epstein. On the Epstein issue, what the president has said very clearly, because we've had other meetings about that, is that he wants us to be fully transparent and he wants the credible information out there. So we're working to compile the thousands and thousands.
Who believes that? Come on, dog. Really? Really? Trump keeps telling us, you know what you guys got to do? You guys got to tell the whole truth about Epstein, bro. That's what you got to do. Don't hide anything. Don't hide a single thing. Like, come on, man. Like, J.D. Vance thinks you're stupid. He thinks you're stupid. And you know what? For the MAGA base, he might be right. Because when all this evidence started coming out about the connections between Trump and Epstein, Trump's support with the Republican base went up. So the more they realized, oh, this guy was actually best friends with Epstein, his numbers went up. Bruh. So, look, this is brazen, this is disgusting, this is clearly dishonest, but also, that doesn't matter to the Republican base. They'll look at this and go, sure, why not?
Thousands of documents that are out there for full transparency. But I have to say, Maria, I laugh at the Democrats who are now all of a sudden so interested in the Epstein files. For 4 years, Joe Biden and the Democrats did absolutely nothing about this story. We know that Jeffrey Epstein had a lot of connections with left-wing politicians and left-wing billionaires. And now President Trump has demanded full transparency from this.
Oh my God. Is he actually trying to make it a partisan thing, bro? Are you really going to be that scummy in front of the world? You're going to try to make it a partisan thing? Let me tell you something. Every single person I've talked to, left of center, they'll say, release the Epstein files. And then when you say, okay, Bill Clinton is in them, they go, I don't care. Release the files. Who gives a fucking Bill Clinton? Who cares? This fucking, relic from the 1990s who was, by the way, incredibly neoliberal and helped complete Ronald Reagan's agenda. Like, the idea that we're trying to circle the wagons and protect Bill Clinton is preposterous. Do I think that Biden and them were kind of trying to do that? Sure. I absolutely think so. But talk to any left of center person, actual people, voters, and they go, release the fucking Epstein files. And this is just a lie. What he's doing here is lying. When he's oh yeah, Epstein had a lot of connections to a lot of left-wing politicians and Democrats. What about your boss? Who is his best fucking friend? What about that? You're hiding that, aren't you? I hate this Pillsbury doughboy ass bitch so much, man. Because he knows the number one job requirement for him is lie. Lie for Trump. Cover Trump's ass. No matter, I forget what the question is. The answer is Trump is innocent, Trump is amazing, Trump is great, and does nothing wrong ever. So what does he do? He wakes up in the morning, he puts on his fucking eyeliner, and then he goes out there and sucks off his boss. And he knows, if I ride Trump's meat long enough, maybe I'll be able to, coast into the White House off his back. I got bad news for you, though, dog. The whole empire is crumbling around you because your boss is a fucking idiot. And your boss is destroying the economy, launching stupid wars, launching a trade war, raising prices, unemployment's going up. You hitched your wagon to the biggest fucking idiot in the country.
Somehow the Democrats are attacking him and not the Biden administration, which did nothing for 4 years.
Was it the right move for Comer to send subpoenas to the Clintons?
It absolutely was. And it drives home how, while the Democrats have tried to make this Epstein thing about anything but the fact that Democrat billionaires and Democrat political leaders went to Epstein Island all the time, who knows what they did, but it's totally reasonable to ask these questions. What you saw in the House's subpoena is they are trying to investigate all of the things related to this particular case. I know a lot of Americans want answers. I certainly want answers. And I think James Comer and the team of the House, they're doing the right thing. And of course, we know that Clinton, or allegedly he went to the island 26 times, 28 times. Totally appropriate for Comer to be asking what was going on at that island.
What about your boss, you fucking sleazebag bitch? What J.D. Vance is not telling you is that Jeffrey Epstein is on literal audio tape saying, I was Trump's best friend for a decade. He goes, oh, they're looking at all the stuff around Epstein. No, they're not. There's one exclusion for sure. Anything involving Donald Trump. Did you guys know the first time that Trump and Melania had sex was on the Lolita Express, which is Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile plane? Did you know that? Did you know that Jeffrey Epstein knew the intricate inner workings of Trump's first White House? He had all the information and all the details about what was going on in Trump's inner circle in his first White House. Did you know that Trump and Epstein literally shared at least one girlfriend together? They were both dating this woman at the same time. Did you know that? Did you know that Trump wrote a creepy love letter to Epstein on his 50th birthday where he talked about how enigmas never age and you and I are very similar, Jeffrey? Did you know that? Did you know that Trump offered Epstein a job in his first term to try to cover and say, hey, I'll treat you well, you treat me well, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, keep everything you know about me on the low, and I'll give you a job in my White House. Did you know that? Did you know that Epstein learned human trafficking techniques from Trump and his teen modeling agency, which was a front for human trafficking? Did you know that? Did you know that, J.D. Vance? No, I didn't think so. I didn't think you knew that. The thing that's so gross about J.D. Vance, as I pointed out already, is that he's lying and he knows he's lying. When he tries to make Epstein a partisan thing and the Democrats and the left wing and this and that, he knows he's full of shit. He knows that's total horse shit. He knows that's nonsense. He knows that this stuff implicates his boss. He knows that this stuff is going to take down a lot of people in his orbit. He's aware of that. So what does he do? He deflects, he obfuscates, and he tries to pretend like, no, it's only left-wingers, it's only Democrats who are the problem here. Meanwhile, as I said, talk to any left-winger. They say, I don't care what dirt you got on Clinton. Bring that motherfucker down. Lock him up for all I care. But give me all the stuff on Trump, too. And the fact of the matter is, Trump's the one in the White House right now. Trump's the one with all the power right now. Trump's the one who probably had Epstein killed. Remember, Trump was in office when Epstein was murdered. Remember that. And here he is exonerating the big guy. Oh, Trump cares deeply about getting to the bottom of this Epstein thing. Meanwhile, Trump's literally out there in public saying into microphones, drop the Epstein thing. Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? Really? This creep? You still talking about him? That's what Trump is saying publicly, and J.D. Vance is going out there saying, oh no, he totally wants it all released, even though in public he's saying the opposite. God, what a liar. Look, you can't support J.D. Vance and Donald Trump unless you're a fucking idiot. Do you understand that? You have to be a total fucking moron to look at this and go, yeah, they think you're stupid. They're lying directly. They're spitting in your fucking eye and telling you it's raining. Are you going to sit there and take it? Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.